So that would be Kalish.
Indeed. I do not think you will find many Kalishites in this area, I'm afraid. Perhaps if you try Daggermark.
Daggermark, you said. Very well.
Yes, it is a city to the south.
How far is it from here?
Oh, you're asking me so many questions. Hold on.
Always got a business part in there.
Yeah, I can answer your question. You just need to have patience because I need to look it up.
Very well.
The River Kingdoms. Here we go. Now I need to get my ruler. Here it is, Daggermark. And let's see, about 4 centimeters. How much is that in miles? Oh fuck! Now I need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about half of that. Yes. Oh no, it's a little more. I think it would be about 120 miles or something. There you go.
Fast horse. Few days.
Yeah, you can get there in a few days.
Yes. However, that would break the contract with my with the fair. So no, I cannot do that.
I do warn you, if you were to ever visit it, it's a dangerous place.
Dangerous? In what sense?
I hear rumors that it's ruled by an assassin's guild, for instance.
I see.
But it's a large city. There's people live there, so I would be surprised if there are no Kalishites there.
Indeed. However, now I know the language, which is good, because now I can find out how to translate this scroll.
He taps the book. He taps the scroll and he says, "I do think this is a text on the goddess Sarenrae. If you would be interested, I have a book on her."
Yes, I think I'm interested. Yes, I'm interested. Could you show me the book, please?
He actually now reaches under the counter, and you hear like a click that like sounds like something being unfolded, and you see him like getting out a very long stick, and he like taps a book somewhere behind you, and the book is that one.
I almost saw him pulling out a shotgun.
No.
Damn you, Sarenrae lover.
I won't have any of your kind in my store. Blam. No, he'd probably shoot a fireball at you if he wanted to get rid of you.
No. Not a fireball. That would burn up his precious maps.
Good point.
Ice ball.
No, because that would freeze and brittle the paper.
Okay, Sonic.
It'd rip them to shreds.
Yes. So actually, the gnome is powerless in this situation. Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
There are spells that don't blow up the entire building.
Yep, magic missile beam, one of them.
All right, King goes to the
grasp or something.
Well, King goes to the book shown and leaves through it to see what it is exactly.
It's it's actually just like it's just a holy scripture, like a Bible. But it's actually written in common.
Good. I can read that.
You can read that.
Well,
yes.
I'll read an excerpt here and there and see if it is divinely inspired.
It is. It was written by somebody who's really devoted to Sarenrae. The book looks a little worn and old, though. You think it's secondhand.
Well, And
But
how
still,
much would you
probably
ask
better than
for
what
this?
you have.
Hey! It's a good holy text, and I took it with a very good reason. Now, how much would you ask for this tome, good sir?
Oh yes, and it's leather bound, so it's a sturdy book. It looks worn, but it's sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, for you that would be 20 gold, please.
I frown a little and go, that would be my entire...
This is a sanctified holy text.
I do not...
Man of faith, this is what you need.
I smile and put the book back. I would love to own this copy. However, 20 gold is my entire wealth right now. So, at this moment, I cannot buy it.
And the GM then says, you still have a lot of junk from the dungeon that you still haven't sold, just saying.
Yes, I know.
Perhaps another time.
Perhaps another time, yes.
Do not worry, my friend. This book will not be going anywhere soon.
It is a pity that it is such.
Not a lot of people who are devoted to Saren Ray here. Now that I think of it, not a lot of religious people here to start with.
Indeed. Though there is Brother Eldrast, but
he frowns a little bit at that name.
Yes. Yes. Less said, the better. Now, so this is indeed the Blade of Zog, and this is indeed a treasured. This is indeed a treasure that belongs to the Goblin people.
You could say that.
Thank you for. Even though they were duped into following another's bidding.
When
I
aren't
say
goblins
enslaved?
Very well. You are the historian here. You would know best.
And he then thinks for a while, and then he says, I should have asked for money before I started giving you this.
No. I wave my hand and I generously give you a gold coin.
Oh, thank you for your generosity, sir. And he takes it.
Making a note of it.
And you hear Nimbus chuckling off to the side. When aren't goblins being duped?
It is their
And
lot
to
in
be
life.
fair, and to be fair, I'd already decided to tip the friendly gnome.
Ah, okay.
Beforehand.
You wouldn't have.
Hmm?
You wouldn't have if you heard the deal he struck with me.
I'm a paladin. I should be generous.
Yeah, you should. Or at least honest.
Well, I try to be a good paladin. And by the sneaker I hear that I'm failing. Such a pity. But yes, we do have a lot of stuff still rattling around in our bags.
Okay, you guys done there?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, if you then don't mind, I'd like to move along.
Very well.
Right, so I expect that Quinn will be going back to rest.
Yes, straight back to rest.
Okay.
And Nimbus is going off to perform.
Okie dokie.
Tricks. Yes.
Alright, the evening is slowly starting to approach. Dries!
Oh yes, I reminds me. Yep.
Where is he?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Sorry about that.
He
Anyway,
probably fell
I
asleep.
still hear a lot of munching into the microphone. Please don't do that. Okay.
Not me.
Dries, you are still like trailing those mysterious figures.
Mm-hmm.
And near the end, near the evening, you see one of them leaving. Do you follow, or what do you do?
You're cutting out.
Do you follow them, or what do you do?
Yes, why not? I follow him.
You don't have to.
I follow him.
Okay, cool. Right. In that case, give me another stealth roll.
19.
That's not too bad. What are those weird clicking noises?
That's Richard chewing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jesus. Okay, in that case, yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you. He goes towards the south, where a lot of houses are. And you see him going around the back of one of these houses. And there's a figure there who's equally hooded. And give me a perception roll.
22.
You recognize this man.
Oh, yes.
You remember that from when you had just arrived in town, that you got involved in a brawl between two gangs. Remember that? Well, the hooded man is actually, you think he was the leader of the group of bandits. I mean thieves. There was like a group of thieves who they call the Three Daggers, and a group of bandits and thugs who they call the Iron Jaws. And you think he is the one who was leading that group of Three Daggers. At least in that one encounter, is that guy. And the man who you were following, you hear him saying, "Yeah, I was there all day, boss, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything suspicious. No iron jaws or anything." And the other one goes, "That's so, eh? Well, all right. Better keep an eye on them, though." And then the other one goes, "So you want me to stay there even longer?" "Yep, that's the general idea. Now get moving." And the other one goes, "Ugh." And yeah, he takes off again. What do? Oh wait, hold the phone.
I could shoot him in the back.
And then you suddenly notice that that leader fellow looking up and going, "Who's there?"
Meow.
Really? Okay, give me a bluff roll.
Okay,
Wow.
let's go. Ouch. 17.
Nice. Oh, that would be hilarious if that works.
Okay, you notice the first guy going, "Oi, it's just a cat, boss." And then the other one goes, hold on. Guess you're right. Okay, carry
Woody!
Okay, I'm happy.
Wow.
You got lucky.
I got really lucky.
Yes.
I should learn how to lie.
Yes,
So,
your
yes,
father would approve of that.
Yeah, you're a ranger, not a rogue. Difference. Anyway, so yes, the first suspicious fellow takes off again, and the other one disappears into the shadows. What do you do?
Well, apparently they are waiting for the Iron jaws? God damn it.
Here's something.
You know,
From what you gathered, he was just like, literally keeping an eye on the place.
Mm-hmm. That is not good.
What are you doing now, Reese?
Okay. I want to shoot something.
Okay.
You
I'll
know
keep
you
that
must
in
go
mind.
shoot people.
Don't worry, I'll get something for you to shoot soon enough.
Anyway, I go back to the carnival.
And when you get
I
back,
in...
you
Yes?
actually hear your father calling your name. And from the way he's calling your name, you think he's already been calling your name for a while, so you better come up with an excuse.
Yes. I go directly to my father.
Okay.
Hi, Dad. You've been calling me? Strange I didn't hear with my giant ears.
Yes, that is indeed very strange. Where were you?
I was telling some suspicious men that were working for the Three Daggers who are surveilling our carnival.
What? You should not be getting involved with such dangerous people. You should have stayed
Yes,
here
but
and told one of the guards. I mean the bodyguards.
Yeah, one of the guards.
No, not the local guards. They cannot be trusted. I mean one of our guards.
You mean that dwarf that eats and drinks all the time and that paladin that is stuck to his bed because he's drained of blood?
That Eastern man seems dependable, right?
Right. Anyway, they are keeping an eye out for their rival gang. So they're probably gonna brawl it out during the carnival.
Oh no, it's very terrible. I'll tell Josephus at once. All right, you've done well this time, but you're not off the hook yet, Chowder. Now go to the performance stage and help Nimbus with his act.
What's
Oh
his
boy.
act again?
Puppets.
Okay.
Because hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we will
Hold
see
on,
the flag.
because Mardu came down with a cold and he has trouble speaking. So I think you need to go there and get like the people together, So go.
You're a bard.
This is gonna be fun. I rattle them up like cattle.
So yes,
Oh my god.
Nimbus is getting ready to start his show, but of course he's waiting for his big announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear lord.
So, Dries, how do you get the people together? How do you get them interested? You first need to get them towards the stage. And luckily, now that the weather has cleared up and most people are done with their daily work, the people are showing up. So a small crowd is there now. So what do you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to get shot in the back, you better come to this stage and watch the amazing puppet master do his stuff.
Was that an intimidation?
Nope.
Also,
intimidation?
Wow.
Also, I noticed that I haven't asked you to describe your character, so do that. Go ahead and do that.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
This cannot end well.
You know what the worst part is? I would say I can't believe he just did that, but that would be a lie. Because I can believe he just did that.
Okay, Dries?
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, what can I say about Chowder? He's a small green goblin with freakishly big ears.
Uh-huh.
He's always dressed in stealth clothing, probably,
Mhm.
practically, sorry.
Mhm.
And he's always carrying his bow and arrow with him and some daggers on the side.
Okay. And for the people who aren't familiar with the Pathfinder goblins, they have enormous heads.
Yes.
Most of
With
them are
enormous
bald, and
mouths.
yeah, they have huge. They have like squat, broad heads, almost football shaped. Almost football shaped.
Hey, Arnold!
Yeah, they're all
Yes.
football heads. And they have very big mouths, and they like putting a lot of stuff in their mouth. And for some reason, they don't seem to get fat, even though they eat a lot. Oh yes, and they have red eyes in general. And they like to sing. And stab things. And they hate dogs, and they are afraid of horses. Also, they never write anything down, because writing things down steals the words from your head. And never draw a goblin's picture, because that'll steal his soul. There you go. Few tidbits about goblins. Anyway, Dries, so you're intimidating everybody to come to the show?
Yes, why not?
Roll intimidation.
Come see the show. Oh, 11.
I don't want to get shot!
Yes, then you better go see the show.
Some people already are approaching. Some of them are curious, but others are generally intimidated, and others like, who does that goblin think he is? I'm gonna report this.
Well,
He looks
at
a
least
lot
it
too
draws attention.
never mind. He for a second thought that he lived in an orderly town.
How wrong he was.
But yeah, you've offended several people by trying to intimidate them, and
Now, please.
there's a couple
Now,
of people
please.
gathered around the stage, not a lot.
Now, please
Not doing a good
enjoy
job.
the gnome show with these amazingly crappily puppets.
Really?
Nimbus is probably not happy with that announcement.
Mm-hmm. And just for that, I set a spell of dancing lights upon his head that doesn't go away.
So yes, several lights suddenly appear above Shouder's head.
And they don't go away.
Oh
and
my
they follow
god.
you everywhere.
Oh my god, I'm
People
getting
are
cursed
like
again.
this. They're like, oh,
People,
maybe
run.
that's part of the show. Hey, Maul, that goblin's head is on fire! And you hear another woman go, this I got to see!
You
And several
statistical
people
freaks.
come to marvel at your glowing head.
Yes, this is the show. Give me money. Give me money.
His head is lighting up like a flame. Yuck, yuck.
And then as I do that, I start casting ghost sound into the crowd and make different people hear different sounds. I make a group of people over there hear dog barking right in between them. I make another group hear a bird cacawing right on top of someone's head. And just start messing with the crowd all too much.
Okay, to what end?
Well, it's the whole puppet thing is kind of a ruse because the puppets are crap. They don't do anything.
Okay.
Or I more try and entertain the crowd and make them go nuts, thinking that there's all sorts of stuff going on in the crowd.
Okay,
This
but
cannot end well.
you haven't appeared on stage yet, yes?
And then as these sounds all begin to get just a little louder, you see Nimbus come on stage, and he's like, I am the great Nimbus Cobblepot. And as he claps his hands together, all the sounds stop.
People look confused, but then when they notice it's you, they go, "Oh!" And several of them start clapping.
And I
Other
grin
ones
my
aren't
evil
impressed yet.
ear-to-ear grin. Now, I would like a few volunteers, if you will.
No reactions. Actually, most
Nobody?
people take a step back.
Nobody? Are you sure? I look around the crowd and then I point at one of the older gentlemen in the crowd and you sir, come up on stage.
I really shouldn't.
Oh, come now, don't be shy. Please, if you will.
And actually, several of the other troop members have noticed you're getting a little bit of trouble, mainly chowder-related problem. So they start like helping you out, and they pretend that they're part of the crowd. I go, "Oh, you should do it. It's really fun," stuff like that. And
Yes, listen to your
eventually,
fake spectators with that weird accent.
no, actually, they're able to pull off a reasonably convincing local accent.
Yes, but I did mention fake spectators. Spectators, sorry.
I point up to Chowder and I just shoot him with a ray of frost.
Really?
No, I don't. I shoot at his feet, making sure I don't hit him. And then I
Anyway,
glare.
by this time, the older man has made it up to the stage.
And I say, thank you, good sir. How are you doing today?
It was fine until I came to this show.
Oh, you'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. Now, what is your name, good sir?
Random names. Hold on. I have this prepared for other games, but not for Pathfinder apparently. Hold on.
I know his name. Waldorf.
Waldorf.
You know what? Yes, my name's Walt. Walt Dorf. Good idea.
I grin at the name. Well then, Mr. Dorf. If you would, please have a seat on my stool.
Do I have to? It looks awfully rickety. Like your
Yes,
act.
sit down.
And there's some snickering in the crowd.
Yes,
I
sit
just
down.
grin at him and I say, oh, please have a seat. And I have my
Alright,
tea.
then if it will stop your whining, and he sits down.
Okay. Now then. Who here would like to hear Mr. Dorf's innermost secrets?
There are some people who seem to be interested.
And I walk away from him and I pull out a long chain with a little semi-timepiece that doesn't work, and I walk over to him.